Well, good morning. Today I'm going to give you some tips about aspects that you have to take into account when you are hanging a bike hook. First, it depends on the hook. There are hooks that comes already with a base with 4 holes for the screws. So you have 4 different areas where this is going to be held on the wall. But in the case of my hook, I decided to buy this one because this goes horizontally on the wall, and then the bike wheel, as you see there, gets hooked into the hook, and then you just hand the bike has to be vertically put. So these hooks are similar to the one that you usually find on trains. Of course, depending on the train, some trains have not hooks but has support on the bottom. But some trains use also these hooks in that position because this also allows to hand the wheel from here. And this is a way to use the vertical space and a way to actually save space, because you can put several bikes one next to each other. So say that, remember that there are different type of hooks, that every hook comes with a special way to put it on the wall. And now what I want to mention is that when you say the wall, there is not actually one wall. There are so many different type of constructions and buildings, so you have to know not only how many screws and in which position you want to position the hook, but you also have to know which type of material your wall is made of. Many modern constructions uses drywall, but in this house, for example, which is the house from the 40s, I have a combination of concrete walls with a type of brick which has spaces within. So it's very, very different, the technique for holding this, inserting this into the wall, depending on the wall that you have. There are different types of pieces that you have to put into the wall to be able to then screw this inside, and there are different types of techniques. Each technique and each material has a resistance and a maximum weight that it can support. So even if the hook is big, it really doesn't matter if you do a ground installation, because the connection of the hook to the wall won't be solid. So just check that what material is your wall. It can be concrete, it can be hard brick, it can be perforated bricks, it can be drywall, it could be metal. I have seen metal panels in some walls. It could also be wood, it could be plaster. So really do your research. If you don't know, just make a little hole, check how it feels, check what you find, and then go to the hardware store and make a video. I always recommend people to make a video when they go to the hardware store to show exactly the people what you are actually trying to solve, and they will give you the proper piece for being able to do a very solid connection.